Hello and welcome to Beginner Guide Barbing Salon. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how to identify good barber sharpening stone. Alright, so if you go to the store to get your clipper blade sharpening stone, alright, so there are features you need to look out for. Alright, so this method is an old school method of identifying good sharpening stone. Alright, so the method basically is simple. What you need to do is to test which stone will absorb water. When you pour water on the stone, which of the stone is going to absorb the water? The stone that will absorb the water will tend not to sharpen clipper blade. Alright, why the stone that did not absorb the water will be okay to sharp your clipper blade. Alright, so you can see I have a lot of sharpening stone here. Alright, I have a lot of sharpening stones here, so we are going to test it. So if you go to a store to buy clipper blade sharpening stone, you can actually try it like this using this method. Alright, so let's start from here. So you can see this stone. Alright, this one is grinding wheel. You can also use it to sharp your clipper blade, and you can put it on the machine. Mostly I use it on the machine. So let's test it. I'm going to put some water droplet on it. So when you absorb the water, you should be able to know that it's not good for clipper blade sharpening. Alright, so let's try it. So you can see it's absorbing the water. You can see it absorb the water. Alright, so let's try the next one. You can see this one did not absorb the water. Alright, you can see it did not absorb the water. So let's go to the next one. You can see this one too did not absorb the water. Alright, so let's go to the next one. This one is Boss Barber. Alright, so let's see. You can see Boss Barber clipper blade sharpening stone did not absorb the water. You can see this one has already absorbed the water. You see this one did not absorb the water. This one did not absorb the water. This Boss Barber. Alright, I bought this Boss Barber from eBay some few years ago. You can see it did not absorb the water. So let's go to the next one. You can see it did not absorb the water. Let's go to the next one. This one is Celeste Jones clipper blade sharpening stone. Let's try it too. You can see the Celeste Jones did not absorb the water. You can see through all the ones that have poured water that are good for clipper blade sharpening. You can see they have not absorbed the water, but you can see this one, it has already absorbed everything. Alright, so let's go to the next one. This one is Red India. This one is red India sharpening stone. So let's test it too. Okay, you can see the red India. It did not absorb the water. All right, this one is also Jones. The same thing like that former one. All right, it's Jones. So let's test it again. Let's test this one. You can see it did not absorb the water, just like the former one, just like this one. All right, so let's move on. Let's go to this grinding wheel. This grinding wheel, you can also use grinding wheel to sharpen your clipper blade. All right, not necessary until you put it on the sharpening machine. Let's test it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. You can see the water is just moving. You can see the water is still there, but it's absorbing. It's absorbing slowly, very slow. All right, very slow. You can see these previous ones. You can see the water is there exactly the way I poured the water. You can see them. You can see them. The water is just there the way I poured it. This one just flowed down, but the water is still there. You can see, but if you check this this grinding wheel, you can see it's absorbing the water, but it's very slow. Why this grinding wheel? This one is, the absorption is very fast. When you just pour water, it will just, you see, you just absorb it immediately. Why this grinding wheel? The absorption is slow, but it's absorbing the water. You can see just very few drops is left. So let's go to the next one. This one too is grinding wheel. So let's see. You see, it has absorbed all the water. You see? You see? You see, it's absorbing the water. You see? You see? You see, it has absorbed all the water. This one, it has absorbed all the water. All right? But this one, you can see the water is still there. The water is 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 there. It has absorbed. So you can see all this grinding wheel, grinding wheel, grinding wheel, they are not good for sharpening clipper blades. All right, so this is one of the method that you can use to identify a good barber sharpening stone. All right, so there is no big deal if you go to buy a clipper blade sharpening stone. You can just test it with water. All right, when it absorb water, then you should know that it will not be good for sharpening clipper blade. But let me make this again. This method is not 100% that every clipper blade sharpening stone that absorb water will not sharp your clipper blade. All right, it's not 100%. All right, but it's just that most sharpening stone that absorb water will not sharp your clipper blades. All right, most, not 100%. Most of it will not sharp your clipper blade, while those that don't absorb water, they are good for sharpening clipper blade. So this is one of the methods that you can use to identify any good sharpening stone. Someone was dropping comments. Someone drops a comment that I said that I should make a video on how to recommend a recommendation of buying clipper blades sharpening stone. All right, so this is one of the oldest method. All right, so there are other methods. I will be sharing that in other coming videos, but this is the basic method that you'll be able to know whether which stone can sharp your clipper blade very well and which stone cannot sharp your clipper blade. All right, so if you find this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell for more video updates. All right, so just tap the notification bell so that when I drop another video, you get the alert. All right, so thanks for watching. See you in the next video.